the number of A/B tests correlates with the revenue of the application. Sometimes it could be, I mean, I understand it's not the causation, but still we see that it kind of affects one thing affects another one. And just want to know, what are the reasons that some of the app developers might avoid doing A/B tests in their applications? What can you recommend to them, and what should they do?
Actually, I see that quite a lot with smaller startups where the founder doesn't necessarily come from a tech background. So they have industry specialty, and then they decide they're going to build a tech product for this industry. And then they go and they build a subscription app. And usually, not always, but what I've seen is that they don't necessarily understand the value of experimentation, and they see it as something that's going to take more time to give them obvious answer. And anybody that have tested before, any of us, can tell you that the reality is most of the time you are going to be wrong. Most of your tests will fail, and unless you test, you will really never know if you're making the right or the wrong decision. And I have seen founders telling me, well, look, the trend is, better this year than last year. Well, that's great. But realistically, maybe you've made changes this year that have improved that trend, and other changes that have decreased it. And if you had been tested, maybe that trend would also be much higher up this year. So I think it comes from a lack of understanding of how often our belief and our understanding of what works is not correct, and how unpredictable user behavior can be. And I think it's on us to make sure that, we try to encourage that as much as possible, and try to encourage everybody to test as much as possible, because it's really invaluable. It's the one thing that you can do that pretty much guarantee you that you will be better off doing it than not doing it.